Hi, my name is Nicole Cater, and I'm going to show you a few examples of the cocktail party effect. The cocktail party effect is also known as selective attention. Selective attention is when you have two stimuluses going on at once. The first stimulus is going to be the thing that you're focused on, you're engaged into it. The second stimulus is going to be something that it kind of like picks up your attention. So say you hear your name, you hear what high school you graduated from, what kind of car you drive, you hear, your first job, where you work, anything like that, that just pulls your attention and you automatically think, are they talking about me? What are they talking about? I want to know what they're talking about. It was kind of found by a man named Donald Broadband who was doing other experiments on like listening and attention, and it was called the filter model, which is where he took two headphones and he put two different things going on at once. So one was maybe a song, the other one was like cars beeping and traffic or anything like that that has two different noises going on. And what would happen is the participants would clue in on one. So they would only listen to the song, or they would only listen to the baby crying. And then at the end when he said, what happened, what were you listening to, they would only name one of the things that they heard. So here's an example of the cocktail party effect. Here you go. What is that? What are you doing?
Brushing my hair.
No. What are you doing with that?
I'm wearing it to the game.
But that was in my room.
Well, her door was not locked.
What makes you think you can just go in my room and take my stuff?
The same thing that makes you think you can go in my room and grab my pajamas off my bed.
It doesn't matter because these weren't yours. They were a gift to you.
That makes them mine.
But I bought that with my own
Girl,
money.
stop fighting.
That was my own money that I used.
Well, I got those as a gift to
I don't care. Ask me and give me it.
Stop, you're going to mess up my hair.
I don't care.
Stop.
Girl, stop fighting.
Nicole, give it back.
No, I'm not giving it back. It's mine.
Give
You
me-
went in my room and took it.
Then
Girl.
take my pajamas off.
No.
Then take my
What do you want
pajamas
to do?
off.
Take
Oh
them
my
off right
God.
now?
Yeah.
You girls stop
No,
fighting.
Then give me
I don't
my headphones.
care.
You girls.
That's what I don't care. You're not
Ask
giving it back.
Nicole.
What?
I said to stop fighting.
She takes my stuff. What makes you think she can take my stuff? Okay, so that was an example of the cocktail party effect. That was where the two people were obviously fighting. They were obviously focused on each other, and the fact that her sister took her thing that she paid for because she thinks she can take whatever she wants, and it's not fair, but her mom doesn't do anything about it, so that's what happened. And then her mom came in, and she was yelling at them to stop, and, just punching both of them, even though it was only one person's fault that any of that happened. And then they didn't understand what was going on, what she was saying. They didn't hear anything that she was saying, and then they heard their names. That one thing that clued them in was their names. And that was it.